Okay. Alright. I'm here. I made it. I'm here for the party. Yeah. Cut the cake. It's time. Fuck. It's fucking time. If you're wondering what the hell is going on. Hey, no swiper. How's it going, buddy? Yeah. Yeah. I'm Marc. To the two people who don't know me, I'm your parasocial friend on the internet. Yeah, and I'm here to entertain you. Oh boy, I'm gonna entertain you. Look the fuck out! Here it comes. Yep, yeah, for sure. So what's new? What's new with you there, buddy? Anything cool been happening in Swiper No Swiping's life? RP? Same old? Yeah? Yeah, well, nothing's ever the same old bullshit with me ever. Yeah, kind of, but yes, and always no. Yeah, because I'm always like, I don't know, retarded and trying to do something else, or trying to fix a thing, or trying to figure out something, or just realizing that I'm totally wrong about life in general. How's it going with the landlord? Oh, well, I haven't heard anything back from RTB, and I haven't heard anything back from him. Yeah, so it's up in the air as to whether or not I'm supposed to pay him any more for rent in a few months. But I decided to go forth and inquire and get information on getting a new place to live. Yeah. So it's just sort of like I had enough of this guy. I could be living in instead of like, this is like a bachelor suite. It's just this one room here. It's this one room back here. You can see my workbench. You see I got my bed back there. So it's just this one sort of room all piled up here. This is my old Apple computer over there and shit, and programming books. And then around the corner there, is another small sort of stretch, and it's got my workshop on it, and then it just leads to, like, bathroom beside the door. There's not much to it, right? And I'm paying around $700 for this place, plus I'm paying for some of my utilities, right? Like for hydro, as well as I pay for internet and shit like that too. But it's like I could be living in a 1-bedroom, maybe even a 2-bedroom, in a place that's like that charges, like, say 30% of your income, right? Yeah, and so that's huge. Yeah, it's huge, because it's like, think about it. It's like, say I think they give me just over $1,000 a month, something like that. And so my rent is like 700, right? So that, like, right there. Yeah, you see how that goes, right? Yeah, so if it's 30% of that, it's going to be a hell of a lot less, like a couple $100. You know what I mean? For a 1-bedroom, or even possibly a 2-bedroom, right? If I do it right. So I mean, I'm old enough. I'm 55 now. I can get a 55 and up place. Yeah, fucking laughing there. Yeah. So I called some numbers, and they sent me some information, and I spent a good hour just going through the list of places. There's tons of them all around Winnipeg. There's so many. They sent me a list of so many of them, and a lot of them look really good. Now, I haven't seen the inside of these places, but it looks promising. So yeah, I mean, if it's fit for old people, it's got to be pretty good, right? I'd imagine, right? Yeah. So that's what I'm going to do about the landlord. Yeah, just to come around full circle. That's what I'm gonna do about him. Yeah, he can just fuck off as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, he's been nothing but, a hateful prick since I moved in here, and I just don't want to let him have access to me in that way anymore. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because it's not like I can be like we're in high school and punch the fuck out of him. You know what I mean? You can't do that, right? You end up going to jail and shit. So I can't even like alpha like show him who the fuck is boss because that's what he wants. He wants me to do that so that way he could reframe it and say he's the victim. Yeah. But if there was no one to reframe it to and it wasn't against the law, like he'd be in the hospital by now. Fucking rights he would have. After he nuked my home with fucking bug repellent, I'll like, yeah, I would have broke every bone in its body. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if it was a totally different kind of world, he wouldn't even do something like that if it was a totally different kind of world because, you know what I mean? In a world like that, you'd be afraid to create a problem for yourself like that. Yeah, but luckily we don't live in a world without the law, right? hmm Because if it was like that, you know, there's always a downside. Um, like someone may not like that they can hear my guitar or something like that, and then bust my door in and knock the shit out of me, right? There's always somebody bigger than you that can knock the hell out of you. That's kind of the way it goes. Yeah, there's always a bigger animal that can eat you. Yeah. So this is the right way. It's this. It's like the same thing I've had to do with anybody that's been manipulative like that. Is you remove their locus of control. Once you remove that, they can't attack you anymore. For one guy, it was, I quit smoking weed and I removed that helpfulness in that area. I removed that locus of control out of there, and then it left them inert. Now they don't say anything to me. They don't call me up and make me freak out or have anxiety or nothing like that. Every time they have problems, they don't, because I removed that locus of control. Yeah, I've had to do that with many different things, different people. If someone's fucking with you and it's going to be based around a certain thing, you just got to remove it. Take it out of their hands. Yeah, Kara goes, hey, what's good? It actually looks like you said yes. Just doing that thing again. How's it going, buddy? How's it going, coward? Yeah, we're gonna do some game deving tonight, I think. Yeah, I feel like it. I feel like it's time to dev. It's time to dev some more. How goes the game deving? Pretty good. I did a little bit on my own, yeah. Got myself ahead a little bit. And I tried it out, played through it, and it seemed pretty fun. So I was like, yeah, I'll leave that part in that. I actually made a whole bunch of changes. What am I talking about? I just remembered that I made a whole bunch of changes, yeah, to that one level, yeah. And so I guess I'll pull it up again, and we'll continue the pathway in that level that leads up to the end where you can win the level and then move to the next one. Where did that yawn come from? What the fuck? Holy shit. I decided to make a little short. That series I got on my channel following around a band called Ipso Facto, my band when I was in 1994 when I was 23 years old. I decided I was going to make a short out of it, out of like just us horsing around backstage, and put it up on Instagram, put it on YouTube, and I was sitting there looking at it. I'm like, fuck. Apparently, I was a long blonde-haired, weird fat guy when I was 23. Yeah, apparently. Yeah, I had lost all that weight super fast too. It was like I was just eating too much fucking spaghetti at the time. That's all it was. I was eating too much spaghetti. I had that a living girlfriend, so you know it's like you have a living girlfriend, and that's usually when you start getting fat. That sort of happens. Yeah, the two of you get fat together. Yeah, because it's like you're all living in a land full of like pleasure, right? Movies and chips and sex and more sex and more movies and chips and good food and sex, and you know it's always that. It's like it's just always like yeah, indulging, right? Is yeah. So I mean, and then yeah, and if you don't know any better, like, and I didn't know how to do diet, right? And so here I am spending my money buying spaghetti like it's going out of style, right? Because I thought that like it was cheap, and I didn't know it was like just straight up fucking fat making materials. Yeah, I didn't know it. So yeah, I had gotten super fat there for a while. It was pretty funny watching back at it. Yeah, just those big bloated fucking cheeks. It's just I was just a weird looking dude. Yeah, my big fat weakness is bread. Really? White boy loves a loaf. Bread is delicious. I love bread too. Yeah, especially when it's like crusty and you got crust that you can chew and stuff like that. I do. I like that. Yeah, and so I work extra hard not to do that to myself. Yeah, the only thing that I usually have, okay, this is what my diet mostly consists of: oatmeal, right? Um, Oatmeal with an orange in it, or oatmeal with um, two hard-boiled eggs and a packet of onion soup mix, um, and and then I'll sometimes I won't have the eggs. I'll have a tin of sardines. Yeah. So yeah, just like that's what I've been eating, dude. Nothing major amazing. Just college student trying to be healthy type food that I can make with a kettle. Yeah. But truth be told, as soon as I move out into a place I have a kitchen that works, I won't get fat, but I mean I'll make sure that I have some normal meals once in a while. Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah, I think so. I think that'd be really good. But yeah, getting fat. Getting fat is no fun. But it was funny. It was really funny to like to edit and look at and everything. It was kind of cool. What is my OBS? There it is. I thought my OBS was freaking out for a moment. It was for a minute. Here, let's take a look. Um, okay, I started watching this short, and like, not everybody's gonna like it, but I think it's funny so far. So we're gonna watch it.
So this guy gets misgendered on a stream, and it's hilarious. He literally does the
Ooh.
"it's ma'am" thing.
Okay, hang on.
By misgendered, I mean correctly biologically gendered, but that's, yeah. I'm just gonna show you.
Yeah, but he ran over there. She? Oh, you're a she? Oh, sorry.
We're sorry, sir.
Sometimes you don't know.
No, get the out. Give me that.
Huh?
Get out. You don't get to misgender me. I just told you that.
Why?
It's a frustrating world he lives in. Yeah, that's a frustrating world. Because it's like this. It's like things would be a lot better for him if he could easily pass, right? And you know that's I mean he's angry because of, you know, there is still like some embarrassment, there's some self-hatred, there's a bunch of things there, right, that go on with this experience that he's having. Yeah, it's hard. It must be really, really hard. And even though, you know, my stance on it, you know, it's just like, I feel bad for the dude, man. You know, I do. This is hard for him. Like, this is an embarrassing situation that's sort of, it's going to make him want to fight back naturally. Like, yeah. So I mean, yeah, we're sick of, you know, demonic forces working through people and working them up to do things that they shouldn't be doing and stuff like that. But we got to remember that, you know, the people that these demons fuck with are hurting too, right? The good news is that he'll snap out of it very quick if somebody is actually there for him. You know, coward. Yeah, absolutely. That's all he needs is to be pulled out of it, right?
I didn't know.
I just told you, and then you just misgendered me. You just said, I'm sorry, sir.
Oh,
I don't think he heard you.
I didn't hear you. I was literally,
Okay.
I'm busy
Talking to
trying to
yourself?
fix my hat.
Yeah, he's just I'm sorry. He's kind of on the spectrum.
Yeah, me too. It's not a fucking excuse.
Oh, okay. There's no need. I'm still sorry, sir. I mean, man. Fuck, I'm so, no, that was actually a slip. That was actually a slip. That was actually a slip. I'm sorry. That was actually a slip. That was a slip.
He saw this hat.
No, he said we could pay for it.
Uh-oh.
Dude, I keep slipping. I keep slipping. Don't grab me. Don't grab me. Get off me. I know you got a sword and everything, but damn.
It's like these people can't win because, like, the streamer was trying. He didn't even do it on purpose. He was trying to play the game, right? I ain't gonna play the game. I ain't gonna call somebody a gender they aren't born as. Like, I'm not gonna do that. First of all, like, as a woman, it's just like, nah, you think I'm gonna say that a dude can be a woman?
Yeah, coward. That means there is no one who cares or is there for them right now. Yeah. Yeah, that's the bad news. You're right. You know? And, yeah. Things are more complicated than they look. It's not cut and dry, you know what I mean? If everybody were able to just say, hey, stop being transgender, or stop being gay, or stop being a lesbian, this is what's happening to you, and that be done, and they go, oh, there we go, okay. No. It's not like that. You gotta, like, sit with your buddy and be there for them. Help them work through it. Get through it, right? Because they're in a bad place to be, like, right? I'm like, seriously, they're in a bad place. And it takes a lot of care. It takes a lot of, yeah. It takes a lot of, it's going to take a lot of your time, a lot of your friendship, a lot of, like, your patience and an ear, and to make them feel safe so that they can talk about it, so that they can open up, you know, rather than just, it's like, hey, there's these safe spaces, right? But they're not being fully open about what they're experiencing with these people in those safe places. They're still adhering to, you know, what everybody is agreed to see as reality, right? Can't just force things on people. Yeah, all we can do is bear good fruit. Yep. Yeah, that's right. That's right, you know. Yeah, you gotta like, it's like this. It's like, when you've had the worst time or the worst experience of your life or worst heartache or something, you've got a friend that'll actually listen. And then you can get to that place and talk about it, and you don't have to worry. And they actually, are proactive and, understanding. That's what you need, right? The safe places are the worst. In a way, our idea is that they're being coddled, but it's even worse. Really, safe spaces are actually military camps where they tell war stories about the enemy and get further entrenched. No way. And they ridicule each other for being ineffective soldiers. Are you kidding? That's what's going on amongst them? Holy shit, bro. No way. So, no wonder they're gassing each other up, and they don't want to be ridiculed by their own team, their own clan. So they're feeling forced to act out like that, to stand up and be strong and loud and all the things. He went home that night and he got shamed for either not passing well enough or for not fighting back harder. Fuck. You're kidding, man. No way. Bro. Makes me think of my buddy that the guy I used to go fly drones with, that he I think he was gay the whole time and was having too much trouble with it. So when a psychiatrist said to him that he might be, transgender, it took that shame away and it allowed him to explore that, thinking that, it'll be acceptable if he does it that way. But we didn't know what to say to him, because around that time it was pretty rough. It was like you couldn't say anything really. Not without being attacked. Like, 'cause this was a few years back. You remember, we like what she's doing right now, having a laugh and that, you wouldn't have been able to do a few years ago. You'd be over. They'd make sure of it. I don't know where he is now. But I mean, because we were being supportive of what he was doing, we were being unsupportive as to what was good for him. You know what I mean? The exact same as those white supremacy cis gangs? Really? That's what it's exactly like that? No way. My God. It's a mafia. Man. And so it must be really worse for them now that, oh, no wonder you got school shooters if it's coming from a mindset of that. Wow. That's crazy, man. So what? It's like, so that's why, this is why they feel like they're being taken out, destroyed, and removed. You notice although all the shooters are either white supremacists or Troon. Yeah, you're right. It's because it's the same. So you're saying it's the same mindset. Troon. Why do they call them Troons? I was wondering about that one because I remember you saying that lots like before, and I was just like, that's a funny word. Like a trans, but a troop, a trooper. And now that everybody's like had enough of, being attacked for pointing out what's real, everybody's had enough being bullied around. It's just feeding into what they're experiencing. You know what I mean? Because we're like, hey, fuck you, I've had enough of that, right? And they're like, oh no, it's getting worse. Now it's really ramping up. And we got to do something about it, right? It's like, and it seems like that's what's, must be happening. God, these mints are good. I can barely talk with them in my mouth, though. They're good, man. Here, let's finish the rest of this.
I don't think so. I don't feel right about that. Don't feel right about playing that game. But I digress. Even when this guy tries, the streamer, it's not enough. And yeah, the rage ensued. It's hilarious.
So
this guy.
Yeah, so she literally doesn't know. Just like I didn't until you told me what goes on. This red lady, she's a red lady. She's cute as fuck. I'm sorry, but this chick is the cutest thing I ever saw. This red lady might as well be on the Troon side with how she's just giving them ammo, lol, because of the way they work each other up. It's like you might as well be, right? That makes sense. Oh, yeah, it's a great way to actually, it's so odd, but it's like it makes sense. Odd, but fits. Not meant to fit, but fits anyways. I thought there was gonna be more weird shit that I saw. I probably should have just like, it got rid of the old search results. Honestly, I saw something there that was interesting at first. I don't know. And now it's not there. Anything that isn't the gospel just digs them even deeper in their hole. Yeah. You're right, like, yeah, sometimes, I've had conversations with people where I wanted to talk about the gospel with them, but you can tell that they had been mistreated, by the Christian community. That means, they've dealt with like a Pharisee's demon, right? And so then now they don't know what a Christian really is. And so for me to just spit the gospel they would just, their ears would just shut right away. So it's like, and in those situations, the only thing that I can get out is to explain that there is a demon that is a Pharisee's demon that does this thing, and that it's yeah, and it's like that happened today. I talked to somebody and it was like that. I had to just go that far only, and just sort of reframe it back to normal again. That's all I could do. Gotta sneak it in sometimes. Yeah, plant the seed, right? Well, I figured if you would look at Christianity and go, oh, so I was dealing with a demon, not a Christian. Okay, well, maybe the next time, a pastor walks up to him or talks to him, or another Christian actually talks to him, he might actually listen or open his ears or be interested, But it's like, first I gotta like explain that part, Yeah. I'm telling you, a lot of times, a lot of people do hate Christianity because they've been mistreated. Everyone worships something, usually an idol. If you can figure out what Christ has in common with whatever they worship, then you can get through that. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, I need to get better at knowing the Word, knowing the Bible, and that. I do learn a little bit every day, but sometimes I feel like I'm not getting enough. Like it's the kind of thing where, when you're first learning how to use the game engine and you cram, like you go hard and you learn as much as you can until you're done. You know what I mean? But it's like with religion and with God, in that it's slower. It's a slower paced thing for me. And it's just like, yeah, it has to make sense, I guess. Like a lot of Troons are well read and some kind of anarchist. For these people, you can bring up all the stuff Jesus said about economics and the temple tax. Really? You can do that? Wow. I gotta put these fucking things away. Get them away from me. Damn it. Hooked on stupid breath mints. They're good too. Your stomach doesn't like you anymore. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's a mighty messed up thing. Never cosplay in public. I regret it. What? Okay, I don't know. They always hate Christians, probably justifiably, but they almost never have any criticisms of Jesus himself. Really. They don't even realize they love him. Yeah, it's pretty wild, dude. Yeah, I don't know exactly what to do on a mass scale. Like, maybe that's why I'm speculating here. It's like, remember when the Pope let all those transgenders in? Wasn't it the Pope or something like that? Let them all down to that big church. What was that for? Was that so that he could do a thing? Archbishop of Canterbury? Is that who it was? He said, I don't know. Like, did he get him there so he could pray over them? Did he get him in there so that he could do some sort of something? You know what I mean? Like when I say it, okay. Was he trying to do some sort of exorcism on all these troons in the church? Yes, oh boy, it was a parade in there, wasn't it? Let's look at what that looked like again. Troons, Canterbury. Trans crowd invited into the it was 11 months ago already, bro. You know that?
So stay here.
Hey, what the fuck?
Give them, which is.
Yes. Oh, we
Country Trans Network!
Yeah. Move to our
What community looks like! Show me what community looks like! This is what community looks like! Show me what community looks like! This is what community looks like!
Everywhere they go, they are a parade.
Show me what community looks like! This is what community looks like! Damn right! Now everyone, I want everyone to be doing these ones, alright? Trans right to human rights! Trans right to human rights! Trans right to human rights! Trans right to human
My God.
Trans right to human rights! Trans right to human rights!
And then take in mind while you're watching this, take in mind what you're explaining, what their world is like. And then it's like, what are we really watching? They do, they sound like a military. Left, 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 right, left, left. You know the guy, the sergeant? And yeah, it's like, holy fuck.
This is what community looks like! 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 This is what community looks like!
Yeah, like, and they're off to go and see a church, and they're in this state. We'll show them is the tone. Wow. Yeah. So it's like, it's exactly what you're talking about. They've got this narrative going on amongst them that they're what going to be wiped off, or like genocide or something like that, wiped off the earth, right? It's like they feel like they're fighting for their lives. This is crazy, and it's not even the case. If anything, they've created something that is similar to this. You know, they have created a problem like this for themselves. It's the problem created itself. You know what I mean? Wow. All the way up to the church like this, right? Looks like somebody used a VHS tape. You see that right there? Tracking. What year is this? 11 months ago. What was he using? Maybe it was like my camera. Oh no, that looks like this. Will it even turn on? No. Yeah, it does. Wait.
Sorry.
It's not working. Fuck bigotry. Wow. Is this really what's going on leading up to going to the church here? Is that really what's happening? Is it the case that it is the case, but they don't realize the perpetrator is the one giving them the orders? Right. Right. Who's the perpetrator, you would say, in this? Is it what I've always been talking about? Just demonic entities twisting up people, perverting them, and stuff like that? Come on, Mark, stop eating these. One more, one more. One more. That's it. That's it. No more fucking breath mints. It's fucking breath mints. They are delicious. So, would you say it's like demonic entities that are doing that? The perpetrator is. I can't talk properly. I'm like blah, 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 blah. If we knew then they'd be in prison. Oh well. You could say it's a demon, but I mean the more material kind. Really, eh? Damn. It sounds like war. The same people in charge of all these groups. Really? Okay, so there is like a Grand Master. So this is like a big old psyop and a bunch of people that feel that, yeah, like holy fuck. The Epsteinites. Really? The Epstein, it sounds like the Canaanites or whatever. It sounds like it's like Winnipegians, you know, or like it's some sort of a fucking place. You know what I mean? That's all? Well. Okay. Oh my goodness. The things that are coming up from that search. Invited to the Canterbury. Where's the Rose Archbishop, the Archbishop of Gender Ideology? Oh boy. I just wanted to see them in the church and doing all the strutting and the dancing and the splits and there we go. Maybe that'll bring us 5 Scots marching into the Canterbury Cathedral. Wait. Cultural suicide? Graffiti? Holy, I missed some shit. Oh, fuck. Trans. Check out crowd. We're gonna find the right thing. No, this is gonna be frustratingly long to take. Damn, that would have been the best part though. Just to see them flopping, flying. You know what I'm saying? Shut up. Just see them dancing around and shit. Doing voguing. Oh, fucking. A bunch of transgender men voguing. Strike a pose. Vogue. Fuck. Yeah. It's just not there. It ain't there. I wonder why. What? Okay, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just it's gone. It's been wiped right out of there. It is gone. Lady Gaga satanic Coachella ritual. Hey, let's do it. Let us do this. Let's get right into it. Shall we? Yes, I know I have to redo that. It all ties back to game devin. It does. It all ties back to it. Here, we'll watch one more video, and then I'll pull up the game engine and get some work done.
Lady Gaga has become completely different in every...
It's that voice. Lady Gaga.
Everything got worse after her ritual at Coachella.
He's already got this thing going on. It's really ripping. Ripping.
She's not even hiding it anymore. Everyone there thought they were attending a real concert, but it was actually a full-on satanic ritual. Too many people overestimate Lady Gaga, but she stopped being normal the moment she allowed something like being vomited on in public. Yes, that really happened. So imagine what she's capable of in private. It must be far worse. Last year at Coachella, she made a special...
She was getting vomited on. For real. Vomited. She was getting vomited tits. I mean, by blue liquid on her tits. Whatever task you must do, work as if your soul depends on it. As for the Lord, and not for humans. Yeah. It's like this. If you're doing it for the Lord, you're also doing it for humans. Does that make sense? But if you're doing it for humans, you're not doing it for the Lord. Tell me that doesn't make sense. 'Cause I thought of that today, actually. I was thinking of that. For sure. True, right? So if you're like trying to go out and people please, you know, you're just people pleasing, right? But if you do something real nice, you know, like if God's like, hey, go feed that guy over there, go do a thing, right? And then you go and you do it, like you're doing it for God. You're doing it because God asked you to, because he's trying to work through you to do something for that person over there, you know? And so in a way you are pleasing the person, but that's the outcome of trying to please God, right? I thought about love in a strange way too. This is going to sound complicated and strange, but if you're doing it for humanity but not the Lord, but the Lord said of humanity ye are gods, then you must be serving something ultimately inhuman. Oh, that's confusing. I'm sorry, why I don't totally get that yet. If I think about it long enough, it'll make sense. So it's just like, what? It's like, but you know what I mean, eh? Even this, here's something weird. Okay, I just looked at it briefly. There's just way too many other elements for it to really make sense what I'm about to say. But I mean, when you're like in love with somebody, right? You're having an emotional and psychological and sort of response to somebody's presence in your life or around you, right? It's something you're experiencing. You haven't yet shared it with them. It's just something you're experiencing. So it's like just at that point, just only at that point, it's a selfish thing. The experience of feeling love. But what happens is it induces you to act in a way where it's not selfish. Because now what's the word? Induces. It triggers unselfish acts. Right? The feeling of love is a selfish, emotion and psychological like limerence and all that stuff that literally triggers and what do you call it? And fuck, say it properly, Mark. It triggers. I said it a minute ago, and I was trying to reiterate. Damn it, I had it almost. An unselfish act triggers an unselfish act. A selfish experience triggers an unselfish act. It's like, tell me it's like, yeah, I mean, and so like, it's so easy it is to take something and when you start cutting it into pieces and looking at it, it stops making sense, but it starts making different sense. But I don't even know what I'm trying to say, because I'm not making sense. But yeah, it is a thing. Whatever the fuck that was I said, it's something. I don't know what it is, but there's something to that for some reason. Well, it doesn't even matter that to even ponder that at all? Is that maybe not? You know?
Special appearance. There was a Lady Gaga dressed in white and another in black. Both performed Poker Face, her first major hit. At the same time, the entire stage was set on a giant chessboard because, like I told you, it's a ritual, and rituals always take place on a chessboard, what's known as a dualistic plane. And at the end of the performance, the Lady Gaga in black knocks out the one in white, and the floor turns red as if it were blood, because the color red symbolizes sacrifice, the sacrifice of her former self. In reality, if you look at the path of global celebrities, they always follow the same pattern. The person goes through a trial, then is made to show a symbolic death on stage, and then comes back to life. And each time, it comes with a new artistic direction. During that same concert, Lady Gaga performs Paparazzi, and at that moment, she is dressed exactly like the character from the film Metropolis, which represents Lucifer in that movie. The worst part is how closely she is linked to Marina Abramovich. You can practically see them as best friends. Marina Abramovich is often seen as a figure associated with ritualistic performances, and many artists turn to her for these kinds of shows. And it's not just at Coachella. Really? During another performance, Lady Gaga appeared right in the middle of a giant eye, a clear symbol suggesting total control by higher powers. Whether you like it or not, Lady Gaga has been surrounded by these strange symbols for a long time. Even back in Poker Face, she was already making the eye sign, and that song came out in 2008, so she hasn't been the same for a very long time.
It's not a coincidence, guys.
That's crazy, hey? Like, you know, the whole thing about creating a show where it's like, you know, the whole thing he was saying, the ritual where, you know, with the sacrifice, the death, and then coming back to life kind of thing. Marilyn Manson did that too, that whole thing. Yeah, like, yeah, it's, I don't know what the fuck. Like, I don't know what the hell. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really sure, like, if it's, like, I know the artists will tell you that they're doing it because they want people to see something that they're not looking at, that they should be paying attention to. Like, I've heard that before. It's like, you know, they show you the ugliest thing so that you'll recognize that it's there. Because otherwise, you know, I don't know. I guess it's like it's almost like they're trying to teach something, right? But when you get it broken down like this, it just tells me more and more that maybe I'm wrong in what they were saying. Maybe they are doing some sort of a ritual that has something to do with the spirit realm right now in its state that it's in and where we are on our timeline, right? I mean, yeah, like, why not, right? Again, being a musician, I understand music is it is hypnotic. It can be used for crazy shit. Hell yeah, it can. Controlling somebody's emotions and thoughts, 100% you can. Yeah, 100%. And so, I mean, that's gonna get used. You're right. The bad guy's gonna use it. That's right. Hypnotize you, fill your mind with lies, and make you feel a thing, and even see the world differently. You know, in the way he wants you to see it, so that you'll do stuff that he wants you to do, or stop doing things that he doesn't want you to do, or shit like that, right? For sure. Yeah, it's like when what's her name's song came out, I Kissed a Girl, and then it's like all of a sudden you had girls kissing each other all over the place. It's just like, yeah, it's sort of subliminal, and yet it's out in the open, but we don't realize how much power it has over us. We just notice that it has some, and we think it just sort of stops at a certain point.
This whole entertainment industry, from the celebrities that act in the movies to the celebrities that make music to even some of your high-level streamers nowadays, are all in on this stuff. And there's a lot of people that will not bow the knee. There's a lot of people that will not join the club, but the majority of them do. And this video is going to expose some of these artists and some of the demonic forces that are at power behind these celebrities. Watch this next clip.
And people will still say that it's just a song, it's just art, it's just the artist showing off their creativity. Relax, it's just a concert. Yeah, we'll see by the end of today's video if you still feel that way. Today we're going to be looking at the performance at Coachella that's got everyone talking. And by the end of today's video, you will see that this is not just a concert, but a demonic ritual. Let's dive in. The most talked.
How's it going, Diljan? And Lady Gaga died 10 years ago and was made famous in order to become a flesh puppet for Interscope? What's Interscope? What the fucking... Just don't say it. Don't say it, Marc. Cock puppet. Her record label. Oh, okay. A flesh puppet. It's just a dick puppet. Big time. That's, yeah. She's cock puppets.
About performance was featured during weekend 2 of Coachella, and it was performed by a music producer and DJ who goes by Anima, but his real name is Matteo Maleri. Let me show you some of his work.
Breath puppet. Wait, what? D puppet. D-I-H, yeah. D.
I'm gonna mute that because I don't want to get a copyright claim.
Wow.
Looks very
going on over here. It's just creativity. It's just art. So obviously, due to his work prior, fans were looking forward and expecting something crazy during his performance at Coachella. And they got what they asked for. Anima chose his Coachella performance to launch the world debut of his new show, Eden. You know, like the Garden of Eden in the Bible, that Eden. And before you say, Taylor, that's a stretch to think that, his prior show was called Genesis. This is literally why it's written in the Bible that the devil has blinded the minds of those who don't believe, because they put it in your face and you still don't see it. And he surprised fans by featuring a member of the famous K-pop group Blackpink, who goes by Lisa. And the song is called Bad Angel. But before we talk about all things Lisa and how obsessed with the Bible she is, let's take a look at the most talked about performance at Coachella. This performance blew up and was trending #1 world.
So yeah, guys,
holy shit.
The whole Coachella thing was super demonic. Everybody that's in there is tied in one way or another. And I know, you know, Justin Bieber was supposed to have performed there and talked about Jesus and everything like that, but that dude has a lot of work to do as well when it comes down to walking his faith out boldly and standing firm on what the Bible says. Now, I want to play this video clip for you as well.
I don't care what anyone says. Coachella is demonic. They're doing concerts, they're doing rituals on the crowds, and they do rituals before. All mainstream celebrities and artists are demonic.
Who's this chick? Is she an artist? I think she is, isn't she?
This is their religion. They take it very seriously. They practice it like a Muslim prays 5 times a day. I have stories about some going to Coachella. I went to Coachella myself during when Beyonce had her homecoming performance, and I have stories, okay, for days. Some of the worst stuff Coachella is demonic. That's all I'm gonna say. After having such demonic experiences at various concerts, I am never going to, and I think it's because I am protected, I am never going to these rituals again. And I call them rituals because they're rituals. They're sorry, this is deep, but I just had to say it. I'm sorry. And that once a person's like starting to get towards a certain level of influence, there is something called gatekeepers, right? They gatekeep whether you're going to make it, or if you don't live the certain lifestyle that they do these type of rituals and whatnot, you are not going to make it far. You're going to end up like Maya or other one-hit wonders. Yeah. Those people just decided not to sell their soul. There are still artists who don't sell their soul, though. There are, they're smaller. They're not going to be like mainstream. So there may be some good artists at Coachella. I'm not coming for them. So.
And so, like I said,
so if you're not playing their game, they don't push you, sort of thing, right? Huh. So it's like the music industry really is a demonic type of thing. Now, how much of the internet is like that too? They're theorizing about Gaga and Coachella being demonic, like there aren't people attending who sacrifice everything to go and will never escape that debt. Like the demon is right there. Yeah, I see what you mean. So it's like they sacrifice everything to go and will never escape that debt. Yeah. Yeah. Deep. Deep, bro. Yeah.
There are some people that don't sell their soul, and there are gatekeepers. Once you reach a certain level, somebody's going to reach out to you, right? And this is even happening in the streaming world. Let me play you this video clip right here.
Is it really?
They offered us $100 million to sell my soul, Tiax to sell his soul. They giving us the deals, but we're not taking it. Why? So I can shave my eyebrows, dye my hair, dress like a girl, put makeup. No, chat, I'm not doing that stuff.
Wow.
A lot of these streamers that you see that do that stuff, they sold themselves. And you can tell why they have money. Look at every streamer that's ever dressed like a girl. Look at every streamer. Look at every streamer that's ever dressed like a girl, put makeup on. They're all rich.
Whoa.
But they're always doing humiliation rituals. And I'm not going to do that.
Wow.
I stand strong and heavy with my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, and I'm always going to stand by him, no matter what. I don't care about the money. Remember this, el dinero lo hacemos, no nos hace.
So yeah, sometimes it's just not worth it. Well, it's never worth it. Not sometimes, but there's people out here that will not sell their soul for riches, especially.
I was just saying, like, I wonder how much of the internet is like that too. If it is, it looks like it is, then yeah, like the internet sort of is the new Hollywood. Kind of, like big time, yeah.
If you're a follower of Christ, you just know better. You know that it's not worth it. You know that it's not going to fulfill. But yet and still, we see so many people out here doing these things. And this streaming world is a whole different ball of yarn, right? I'm not too familiar. Like, I don't know who this dude is, and I'm not too familiar with most of these streamers. But I do know a couple of names that are really big, like Neon and Aiden Ross and I Show Speed and a lot.
No, it's just the internet. Literally everything has always been like this and will continue to be this way until the second coming. Yeah. Yeah, I got this book. I gotta read it. I haven't gotten to reading it yet. I'm gonna pull it out and show it to you. Ever see this? Or hear this book? The Return of the Gods by Jonathan Cahn, I think it is. Yeah. K-A-H or C-A-H-N. Diane or N? Yeah. One of the dudes at my church gave it to me. He's talking about it talks about things, you know, things that are happening prior to and during the second coming, you know, like everything we're experiencing in the spirit realm as far as like old gods coming back. You know what I mean? Yeah. Return of the Gods. Well, it had to make sense when I said it. I don't know. I have to, like, you know what? Maybe I can read it. I'm pretty wiped out, I can barely talk. I'm just like, yeah. Okay, I'll read it. The back of this thing. It says, it is possible that behind what is happening to America and the world lies a mystery hidden in the ancient inscriptions of the Middle East. It is possible. Is it possible? Not it is. Is it? Oh shit. Okay, next line. Is it possible that the ancient entities known as the gods have returned to our world? What are the mysterious beings known as the Shedim? Shedim. What is the House of Spirits, and what does it all have to do with your life? In The Return of the Gods, Jonathan Cahn or something takes you on a journey from ancient summer Assyria and Babylonia, bologna sandwich, to find the puzzle pieces that explain what is now taking place before our eyes. Who are the gods? And what exactly are they? And could they be the hidden agents transforming modern culture and even your life? Is it possible that the mythologies of the ancient gods are the clues that reveal what is happening at our present hour? Could the mystery of the gods have determined the exact days on which some of the most critical Supreme Court decisions have been handed down? Who are the possessor? Who are the possessor, the enchantress, the destroyer, and the transformer? Transformers. Shut up, Marc. Has one of the ancient gods actually manifested in New York City, and ancient mythology played out on its streets in real time? Prepare to embark on a fascinating, unforgettable, and mind-blowing journey where fact is stranger than fiction, and where you will see the world as you never have before. Yeah. Okay, so that's what it's about. So the guy was like old guy too, really old guy, older than me, and he's like, I have this book for you, and he tells me about it and stuff, and I'm like, yeah, I'll read that. Oh yeah, for sure, because he knows, I guess because the stuff that I talk about, he knows my mind is open to it, and so is his, and yeah, it's just, yeah, I'm glad he's let me use it and read it and stuff. That's good. I'll let you know what it is as I go forth into it. Yeah, but I mean, he was saying that it has a lot to do with the whole transgender movement and everything. He says like he explained it very loosely, very quickly, and I couldn't even reiterate it. Yeah. But fuck, I can't believe how wiped out I am. I did that fast, and then I ate food, finally, after 2 days. I ate some food, and I feel just fucking, like, I can barely talk. I can barely think straight. I feel fucked right up. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with me. That's okay, though. I'm still good. I can still do this. Yeah.
A lot of these dudes, like I've shown you videos before where they're doing this demonic stuff in their videos, and it's no surprise that they have millions and millions of followers and they make millions of dollars every year from it. Now watch this one.
What's a warlock? It's basically like a witch man. A man that's a witch. Your body is gonna tell you, your skin's gonna get nasty, your eating habits, they the type that shake in they sleep. When they sleeping, talking about it was a bad dream, or always telling you they fighting demons. What else? Girl, the list goes on. Like, what's a warlock? It's basically like a witch man. A man that's a witch. A demon. You know, just like that. For witchy let's get on them too. Those will be the type of that'll always just pop up thinking they know so much information about you but don't like you. They're always monitoring you. Every chance they get, they're talking about you because they feel like they can siphon your energy through talking about you.
No, I'll put a blur over her chest because she's got her cleavage showing.
So what's going on? He literally he took the time to blur out her titties.
And we just don't need to be seeing all that. But nonetheless, even through the revealing clothing and everything like that, what she's saying about these demonic people, these people are out here doing this stuff. And I know that people don't want to think that, but it's been so popularized and so glamorized that people don't even realize that it's witchcraft anymore. And that's how crafty and strategic that Satan has gotten with this stuff, right? To where it's put in your face. It's literally honored. People drive around with witch bumper stickers on their car, and you have no clue, none the wiser, just by looking at a person that they're into this sort of thing. Now, I got one more clip I want to share with you guys.
Hey, rapper, the whole black community ran up in an uproar. Every celebrity. You know what I'm starting to realize?
What's that?
Our celebrities are the demons. They're not angels.
Hold on, say that again.
Our celebrities are demons. They're not angels. From T.I., Gucci Man, all these are demonic forces. Demons pretending. It says that Satan masquerade as a light.
Make sure your mic is fight. All right, go ahead.
It says that Satan masquerade as a light. These demonic forces have been accused of everything from killing our people, raping our babies, beating our women, and we still love and idolize them. Rapper.
We see this all the time, man. I just did the video where Prophetess Jasmine was exposing Chris Brown and his demonic influence that he has over these women, and how women are going to these concerts and these photo shoots and they're leaving with spirits attached to them simply for coming to agreement with this music. And these artists out here, they're putting spells on their albums, they're using frequencies and vibrations in their music to put you into a trance, to put a curse on you, to do all sorts of things. And not only that, but when you go to these concerts, you leave feeling like you don't even remember going to the concert. The Taylor Swift concert has those testimonies. The Beyonce concert has those testimonies. And a lot of other concerts, people are going to them and they're feeling that something supernatural is happening while they're there. And it's not a gimmick. It's not a trick, guys. It's witchcraft. It's sorcery. It's demonic. And so you got to be careful what artists you're listening to nowadays. Now, me personally, I'm going to just stay away from the secular music. It's just not worth it. But I know a lot of people ask, well, what should I listen to then? Honestly, man, the only thing that's safe to listen to is worship music. And I know people don't want to hear that, but you're better to not listen to anything than to listen to secular music and come into agreement with some stuff that you shouldn't. Or, pray to God about it. Ask him. I can't give you all the answers. Just because I do something doesn't mean that you should do it, or it doesn't mean that it's the only way to do something, right? My conviction may be different than yours. So that's going to do it for this one, guys. I'll leave all these videos that I reacted to.
That makes sense. God, why did I have to become a musician? Why did I have to? I should have said no. Not even worship music is that safe anymore. Really? What do you mean? Just because of the shit they say? I'm curious. It's like, it's not really worship music. It's a lie. Those fuckers got us again. Here, I'm gonna quickly close my Discord here. And I'm going to open up, you guessed it, I am going to open up Unity. Yeah, because we're going to do some deving of the games. The game deving is about to commence. Yes, it is. Projects. Actually, let me just show you what I'm doing here. This one. Deving games. Come on, Unity. Oh, wrong screen, man. Wrong screen. Oh, it's still booting up. There we go. There we go. Now you can see it. All right. This is yeah, this is some of what I've done here. Yeah. Spreading lies like to other Christians is the easiest to do when you yourself are a Christian. Yeah. Because it's like, because you know, right? Yeah, that's what the Pharisees demon loves us so much. Likes to use this lots. Okay, so we're going to have to play through this to try this out. But first, I'm going to do like an occlusion culling. Bake that. I don't think even liars, or oh sorry, I don't even think they're liars. Most people are just being lied to, and then they parrot what they hear. Yeah, that's true. It's like, you know, it's easy for that to happen. Again, it's like, you know, if you don't know the Bible really well, then you know you can get tricked, right? And I don't know my Bible well enough to my liking. Yeah, and so this is something that I'm always concerned about too. And so I tried my best to make sure. You know, if I don't know, I look. Okay, so I'm going to minimize these guys. Now I can run the NavMesh surface. We're going to rebake that. And then I'll bring those guys back in. So we go back to hatch. There they are. Those are my turrets with hatches. They are. There. Got that. File and save. Okay. Here, and I'll turn down the music a little bit and the audio, and even with let's close some of these other things. Close that. We could, no, we don't want to close that. Let's minimize it. Okay. Come on, grab it. Grab it. Grab it. There we go. Okay. Let's bring it to there. Let's do a quick playthrough here. I'm going to try and play all the way through. And so we'll need to we're going to need to inevitably link the last part with the other part. It's about building a trail all the way that leads up to the last part. So we're going to do the first part and then walk across the ground that's there for me to continue building on. We're going to walk right across it all the way to the last part and play through that and to see how well it goes. So this is where you actually, as you can see inside there, that's from level 5. Yeah. So I just make an exact replica of that little section of level 5. Everything that you can see basically from in there. And that's, yeah, that's the trick. Fuck, this is just cranked in my ears and yelling. Holy shit. Is that really too loud? So I can turn it down. Here, I'll turn it down a little bit. Just so I'm not ripping you apart. Okay. Boy, I need practice. Get them all out this way. I think so. So, whoa. You actually got to check on that map above you to make sure that you clear everything from that area before you move forward, or else you have to double back. Which kind of sucks. It's not horrible though. Shit. Oh, I missed. Take it. Yes. Hell yeah. I'll take that. There's some more of those little buggers in here. There's another one over here. Okay, I'm starting to warm up now. Now, there's a couple more over here. That was weird. I'll have to adjust him. So we got everything cleared out on this side. Right? Yes. Right? Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Boy, he got me a bunch of times. There, farm him for some health. Is there more health? Huh. This will run smoother in the browser later on. There, with some help. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, I like the way it's looking. Okay, so I made some changes in here. Yeah. Oh, didn't even. No, I did upgrade the, or update the reflection probe. This part's gonna be hard. so good. Yeah, one shot. Okay, so as you can see, it's all glass. You can't jump out of there. You know, and it just makes it. Actually, have a look around and see what the whole thing looks like from here. So there's an exit there. So you gotta go all the way across. Oh, more health. Oh, I already got enough health. Okay. There's a big door that has to open there. You know it. Okay, we're coming around the corner. Like she can. We're coming around the corner like she can. Shut up.
All personnel should follow safety protocol.
There, now we're on the other side of that. Holy shit. Just coming in all hot and shit. Yeah. Hey, what the hell? It's like disappearing. And here too, I gotta fix that. Not a problem. Okay, so now we've gotten to a part where it's empty because I have to build and stuff there. But we're gonna see that hill. That's gonna, if we just go towards that little hill, it'll turn into the last part that we need to test, sort of thing. But we need to like enjoy ourselves now, because we got a great big open area and it allows us to build some really cool shit to try playing through and having some fun. And when you got everything that's like sectioned off by having great giant walls all around everything, then you're laughing. I made my models inside Unity. Yeah, everything, the guns, everything. So like, because you can, just like Blender, you can you can take like a shape, and then you can make cuts and extrude and push things in, and reduce or create more faces and adjust the vertices, and you know what I mean. Like you can do all of that in Unity. And so all my models for the guns, for the thanks dude, for the characters, the enemies, everything. Yeah, everything is all done in there. So, but I mean, it's just the reason I've been doing it in there is because it's right in there, and I can make changes as I need to, right? Ooh. Oops. Like, not to knock Blender, I use Blender too. It's just so convenient to to use the model editor built into the software. But everything started as a box, either a box or you know, one of the basic shapes, right? Yeah. This part is really fun so far. Oops. Damn. He's nailing me. Yes! Let's get this health around. More health. And there's health up this spot too. Yes. That was the easiest one. That was one of the easiest ones. You hear that? You're an easy one. You're an easy target. Oh, I did not expect that. Oh yes, it's right. Huh. I already got that. Okay, hang on. Okay. Okay, it's on. Yeah, this one feels nice. So what did I learn when I built this? I don't know. Wow! Don't fall off the edge. No, no. How am I stuck? Wow. I'm stuck. Not sure what to do. Doesn't make me get out. Okay, where is this? This is right where that corner is. Okay. That doesn't work. And he won't jump because there's nothing underneath him to jump. Huh, okay, I gotta just hurt myself until I start over again. Unbelievable, I was right at the end, dude. That is so shitty. Okay, I'll have to fix that first. Let's play through one more time to actually do it. And then I will. Then I'll fix it. I'd like to upgrade this shuttle experience. Yeah, I think it would be cool to have some bitch talking to you in here. You know, fasten your seatbelts, all that bullshit, right? I think that would be cool. Something futuristic like. I think that's it for him. Let's go around this side and get the other guy. Do it a different way. There's like a bunch in here. Wind it up. What was that? There we go. Yes! I wound that up for nothing. Okay, I got one more over there. I see it. I see it on the map. Right? No. It's not. Okay. I was just seeing things in. Whoa. You go there. I can do this. We'll race through this. Yeah, I was wondering, there's a robot that comes out of nowhere. Let's go up this way. Whoa, whoa. Yeah, I gotta be careful, like, I gotta fix this, cause... Whoa. Uh-oh. I just accidentally found a bug where I could bypass a certain thing. I don't want it to happen. Yes. Like I could bypass this whole thing by going up there. So I can block it off up there where you can't jump down though. I can do that. And that'll solve it. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Ah, oh, son of a bitch. No. Okay. Let's work on it. I know where there's a problem, so that's the first thing I want to fix is the problem. Yeah, but oh my god, I'm having fun with it. Like I could have kept going. That's such a good sign. Yeah. So it's like making challenges for the player, because that's the thing that I'm learning about making something fun is when someone plays a game, they want to be challenged to run an obstacle course, to guess a card, or to, you know what I mean, figure out a puzzle, guess the answer, or yeah, uncover the hidden meaning, you know, being the one that gets it. Like, it's kind of like that. So I'm making it like that, a little bit like a jungle gym, if that makes any sense. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. This is gonna fix it all, except I'm not gonna use a full square, but it was right here that got caught, right in the corner here. So this is what I'm gonna do. Let me just go to my basic floors and walls shapes that I created, and I'm going to use a half one. Okay, so let's go take this. We're going to grab Y and copy the Y, and then we're going to apply that to the Y on that one, and then we're going to fit it in there. So when it doesn't snap together fully, you just gotta hold down Control like this to get it to stop trying to click into place, and then just kind of put it into place the best you can. That's what I found. Oh, not quite. Let's try and line up the lines. There, look at that. Let's do another one on the other side. Let's duplicate that, and then let's just walk it over. Same thing, hold down Control and then bring it in. Let's see, how's that? That's good. Yeah, that's good. You won't get stuck then. Watch him get stuck right there in that smallest spot. Nah, I don't think he would. You never know though. But yeah, that's a thing. Okay, so now that we've done that, what I need to do is run over that spot that I was complaining about right here. And yeah, we want we want this guy to come out sooner, and he is connected to this trigger, oops, right here. Yeah, you see it? And I made a script that it is attached to him. This, what you can do is I do that and then I undo that afterwards. So I make it so you can see it and then unsee it. So we want him to come out sooner. And I'm thinking, oh yeah, here, this is what I'm thinking. For starters, let me fix this, because this ain't right. I mean, it kind of is. But just for visualization, it's probably best to keep it the collider tight to the actual shape. I put a mesh that I made, a mat that I made, and made it transparent, you know? That way, I don't know, it just makes sense. And then afterwards, when I've got it where I want it, I removed the mesh renderer, and now all you're left with is the collider and the C# script I created for it, which is basic script, pretty basic. Okay, so I'm going to use this tool here, and I'm going to drag it out. And what I'm thinking is that even though this is what I'll do, this will take care of everything. It'll look drastic, but it's not. It's not. It's like literally just filling the area with that trigger. So that way, no matter what, no matter where you're going to cross it, you're going to trigger it. You know? Okay, come on. Do the thing. Where's the line? Let me grab it. Oh, that's wrong. Move from here. Seriously? Okay, that's it. Let me do it like this. Now, let's see if I can grab it. I see it. Yeah, there we go. Something like that. That way you're for sure setting it off. Same thing on this side. And just in case you get up there by accident for some reason, you can do it like that even. So that no matter what. Oh yeah. But there's no way for you to get up here at the same time. Yeah. That's why I made these walls really steep. Speaking of, so we got that. That's good. We don't want to bypass this, so this is what we're going to do. First thing we're going to do is turn off that, turn off the mesh renderer. And then the next thing we're going to do is use these funky little windows that I made. And we're going to put them all along here. And they should snap into place nicely. Let's give it a 90-degree. Oh yeah, let's just, yeah, give it a handle there. And then we start placing these mirrors, these windows, where we want them. That goes for, yeah, so for there, duplicate it, move that up a little bit. I'm just like lazy. It's like all four now. Wait, what did I just do? Sometimes you accidentally select big things you're not supposed to. Sometimes I've accidentally deleted my game manager script. Like, fuck. It happens. And I have to like go and grab a copy of it from another level, bring it in, and then alter it to fit this level again. You know, it's like, fuck, it happens. So let's do this. I know that's weird. It has to be like that. Okay, stop that. No, what are you doing that for? There we go. Dilson's got an orange square, he says. He goes, Mark, orange square. I'm like, okay, it's an orange square. I understand. Everything in the world makes sense now. He's a little biting his nails. Okay. And then do the same thing. Stop that. Yeah. Because I want to make sure that I can't accidentally jump over them. I've heard of game devs that teach other game devs say that you got to save your player from themselves. Yeah, when you do stuff like this. This doesn't line up. I got an idea. No. Son of a bitch. Okay, let's rewind it back to here. And we'll get the glass that's stuck in the wall. Move it back to here. There. And then it lines up. There's one here too. Yeah, there is. Okay, so that one's there. Diligent's got an orange. It's not time to eat an orange yet. That's why I didn't eat yet. I didn't have an orange. I ate my sardines. I ate my hard-boiled eggs. I had my oatmeal. I even had a cup of broth, which was awesome. I didn't have an orange. That square must be a piece of processed cheddar cheese. A cheese slice, a cheese single. A single slice. Slice of life. She's got the slice. Okay, let's make that taller. Like this. Now that we've got that, yeah, this little bit can make it so you go up. You don't want that. So this is what I'm going to do. Let's go to my set height. Where is it? Set height. And this control and then left click. And now let's cut into it straight across from here. And from what I noticed, like anytime that it's not in this type of situation, not cutting into it and getting it, just reach up higher. Yeah, is the trick. Oh yeah, look at this. Trying to run it across the line there. So yeah, we want it as flat and whoops, as square as possible. Shit. Oh shit. Dang it. I just had it. And then I accidentally hit the wrong buttons on the keyboard. Yeah, when I was like, I was trying to do a Control Z to undo it. And it was like all hitting the wrong buttons. Okay, so let me just grab this and fix that. There we go. Now this will keep the player from, hey, get back there. Bad unit. Unit? It's just a unit, calling it a unit. You fucking unit. Oh, that's funny. Okay, so now, same thing here. This. Otherwise, your character is flying up the corner, and now he's airborne a little bit and shit. And it's just, it doesn't work well. So let's fix it too. It's like, let's sort of do that with it. Something, let's do it from up here now. So if I do it this way, I can make it super flat wall. I hope this is gonna do it. If not, I got it. If not, I got it. Yeah, I got it. I know what I'm fucking doing. Shut up, I got it. I got it. What the hell? I just all psycho. I got it. Just screaming. He's like whisper screaming. But you know what it would sound like if it was loud. You know. I got it. Fuck's wrong with me? I swear there's something wrong with me sometimes. Yeah. I'm like such a misfit, dude. I don't even fit in with misfits. I am a misfit among misfits. Yeah, straight up, bro. Yeah, it's like I'm a misfit problem. Like, what the hell is that? It's like, I'm too much of a misfit to be in a punk band or part of the punk crowd. That's pretty bad. I'm a misfit at church. I just don't fit in anywhere. It's just, I don't even understand it. It's not, I don't see it as being special or anything. I just see it as confusing and awkward. And I have more questions than answers about it. But it's like, I would much rather spend time alone than, you know, like than being in a crowd of or a group. I can handle it, but it's like I don't know how to explain it. I really don't fit in. You know, and I think people can tell. I think, I don't know. I'm guessing right now because I'm actually kind of like talking as I'm thinking about it. So I'm just gonna say a bunch of stuff that I might like not agree with later because I'm just kind of verbally thinking. Yeah. If you guys have ever been like, have you guys ever felt like a misfit in different scenarios where you just don't fit in? And have you ever thought about it? Can you describe what the hell it is that's say, different, or what you perceive as a problem with yourself or wrong with yourself that causes things to be a certain way, maybe you might have some insight. Who knows? That's why I talk about these things. Because sometimes I'll have insight, and sometimes the question is enough, you know what I mean, for others too, right? It's just like sharing ideas and thoughts. We're all in this together. We're all experiencing the world together, and, you know, I'm not the only one that experiences it in the way that I do, and vice versa, right? So, yeah. Sometimes somebody just needs to say it. It's like we're all thinking it, you know, or something, right? And it's like, but no one's saying it. And then when someone does, it's like, yay. You know, I'm not crazy. I'm not the only one that thinks that or that notices that, right? Yeah. And so, I mean, I'm being like, I'm an extremely transparent person by default. It's just, I've always been that way. You know, it's like, yeah, I just am. I had to think about that too, as to why I am. And I came up with a theory, but I'm not really sure. I think it's like if a person gets misrepresented enough times, and not just misrepresented, but, you know, through that misrepresenting you, you know, or someone that's too many people that are dedicated to misunderstanding you, so that they can take their claim to others to get a thing done to you, right? Something bad. Well, sooner or later, like, to fight combat against it, you're trying to be as transparent as possible, so people can see your heart and they can see where you're coming from and your intentions, you know, as a way to combat, you know, combat somebody misrepresenting you, you know, while they're plotting and scheming against you, right? Like as part of that. That's the only thing I can think of. And that could be why, you know, I go so hard on that. I'm still trying to, I guess, be seen for who I am, for real. You know, I want people to see me, not see something that somebody had said about me. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's why. But, you know, through all this transparency, it's like, look, I'm not the only one that goes through this kind of thing. No, I'm not the only one that's experienced this. Anybody that's been, you know, narcissistically abused in any way, you know, shape or form, knows what the fuck I'm talking about, you know? And so, and I know this, and so I'm just going to take one for the team and be transparent. Yeah. And just say the things, you know? Yeah, because sometimes it just feels better to hear someone say the thing that, you know, the thing. That makes any sense. Say the thing. Do it. Do it. Yeah. Nobody wants to feel like they're the only one, right? Yeah. So yeah, this will be good. The player won't be able to run up the side of that by accident or on purpose. Now this, also you can get all the way over to here, so we'll have to put windows all along there too. I suggest putting something to loot in there and flatten that out nicely. Here, let's do this real quick. Oh, we're using those ones today. Okay. Just for fun, let's use those and these. So, not the half indented one, this one. Okay, let's start over here. So we got what could be a ramp. You know what? Let's do that. Let's take my awesome little ramp wedge type things. Is it minus 90? Nope. 90. And let's stick them in there. Whoa. Yeah, so this whole world is made up of just a few shapes. You know, just a handful of them. And I was trying to explain this to you, Coward, before, that Unity works well like that. Like, this is the thing we're using right now. The thing that I'm lifting and dropping is one model. Super low polygon, and whenever the engine draws it and another one and another one and oops and another one, it references the same object, like the same prefabricated object every time, and it makes it so that the engine doesn't have to keep, you know, recreating shapes that are similar or the same shape over and over again, and you know, wasting, you know, brain power and resources. Instead, it references this shape and then draws it. Yeah. And I'm not sure if that makes total sense to you, because when you were teaching me Godot, you were kind of like, what are you talking about? My engine hates that. You know what I mean? It's like, but not this one. This one wants it. Yeah. You like that, don't you? She says to the engine. The engine that could. Yeah, I'm going to lift this up once I get that in place. And this too. I'll take this, grab a hold of them all, grab that one too, and then let's take this and move it. I seen something awesome on Instagram the other day. An artist named Switch Angel, I think. Hey, everybody's got names. And I think she's sort of like, she creates music, and she's one of those DJs that actually, I guess when she's creating beats, she's manipulating them in the moment. And she uses this really wild software that looks like lines of code with a slider attached to it in the center, like right within the code itself, little sliders visually, and there's all these visualization, like Diljan, remember the thing that you put into the website when you play music, the visualization thing that goes on in the background? It's got a bunch of that going on, and she's got it layered where it's like video of the software there, then her, and then more software underneath, and it looks great. And it was so exciting to see that one Instagram video. I was just like, holy shit, where's the fucking follow button? Yeah, it was just too cool. Yeah. I'd like to actually find out what the software was that I was actually looking at. It looked like very code based, but flashy. It was just wild. Yeah, I'll find it. Give me a minute. I'm gonna find it, because now that I'm talking, let me save this real quick, and then let's check it out. I'm sure I'll be able to find it super easy. And it's called, let's do a search and a switch. There it is. Boom. And I'll play the video that I saw. And I'll probably get a fucking straight up copyright strike for doing it. Where's the one I saw? Here, let's go to the into here and look. Is it? No, is it that one? Damn, I don't know. I want to play just that one that I saw, not one that's similar. Because don't you hate that? It's like, oh, I'll play this video, and it's not, doesn't have the same impact, and it's like, fuck, I wanted to like hit you guys with something. No, it can't be that long ago. Okay. All right. You can find it, Marc. Oh, she's doing tutorials too. It looks like. Oh man, maybe it was this one.
My reality inversion chamber.
Yeah.
First, we will ensure nothing is impossible. Nothing is inevitable.
See, look what she's doing.
Do you understand?
What she's using.
Now, close your eyes.
It's that code.
Peaceful transition. And remember, some worlds are larger than others.
So what is this software?
Switch.
Yeah, like it's a digital synth or something, like old school synth, but digital. That's what I imagine. Like, you know, when you have.
Now, visualize a hole and observe. A hole is a circle, but a circle is not a hole. You are now prepared. Your previous world can now be destroyed.
I just love this. I'm gonna get a serious copyright strike for this. But you know what, I'll cut it out of the VOD.
Your previous world has now been destroyed.
If I got one, if I get a copyright strike for it. But tell me, isn't that cool? It's like, what software is she using? There, Coward and Diligent. Do you guys know? Because that was just fucking wonderful. I fucking love that. You know what I'm gonna do is okay, so let's see here. Maybe there's a way. Hang on. Share. Oh fuck. Really? How do I copy the link? Is there a way to copy the link too? Serious? Oh no, there is. Copy the link. Okay. Now, just in case, switch Angel. Just in case I got a copyright strike. Oh, it won't even show it in the chat if I do. If I have to cut. Okay, if I got a copyright strike and they banned me from my stream and I had to cut it out of this VOD, then I was gonna like leave the link to what it was, so that way you guys can, who are watching back, can go and find it. But it looks like if I have to cut it out, what happens is I lose my chat anyways, like the chat replay. So I'll do this. I'm just gonna copy this link and go like that. I'm gonna put it in there for you guys, and then I don't know what'll happen if I go like, say, what if I do this, and then is there a way to? No, there's no comment section, eh? There isn't. Son of a bitch. I was just gonna pop it in the comments. Ah, that's too bad. Oh well, it is what it is. Yeah, so I had to show that off to you guys. I just think that was like so cool. Like, okay, this is what I think it is. Like a long time ago when we would use like synthesizers and stuff like that, there'd be, and they still do it. They still do it. Like you can put together synths where it's just like racks and racks of modules, and then you patch them all into each other with patch cables. They just look like 1/4-inch guitar cables, you know, shorter ones, and you run one signal into another, and you know, you might start with like a sine wave, and then you modify it by plugging it into another module, and you change it, and you can plug that into another module and change it, and that looked like the digital version of the hands-on, as you know, as far as what that is too. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Yeah. But it's like, makes me want to play with it. Makes me want to create music like that. It does. It's inspiring as hell. Yeah, I think that's really cool. Okay. Let's lay these down. Lay these down. Okay. 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 Back in South Park in my mind. Let's take it to the edge. Okay. Let's do this. Nice. Yeah, that should be good there. And then what we'll do is, let's actually, let's bring this up a little bit. So we were 1948. Let's go 1955 or something. And see, that might be very little bit like, oh fuck, undo. 19.55. Let's try that again. Oh, what the hell? What we got? Nope. Undo. Okay, 19.62. Oh, did it again. 19.62. Let's try that. No, higher. 19.67. Just to see. Yeah, that'll work. That will work. Whoops. Whoops. I'm going to bring that ground up as close as possible. like so. Okay. Yeah, I thought that was cool. Switch angel. Yeah. Switch. Reminds me of that switchback. That was like a badass recording when that came out. I wish I knew what artist that was. What they were called. He was called again. This is in the way. Let's get that out of there. Let's oh yeah, I guess we should. Oh, let's make that brush size a bit smaller. Come on, pick it up. There we go. Whoa. There we go. That's right. There we go. LA. Oh. Maybe. Actually, yeah. Why not? That would make sense. If I did it like this. Even here too. Come on, clean it up, Marc. Nice and even. Nice and Steven. Yeah. Alright. That looks clean. Let's get some color in this. Oh yeah, shoot. There. And here too. And here. Whoops. Come on, cut into it. No? Hey, what is that? There's just something in there. Ah, there is. Yeah, that's what I thought. Ha! Got it. And then the stairs. Okay, I see. Whoops. Come on. Stop selecting the wrong things. I see the issue. So how about this? How about we go like that? And something like that, right? Now we got that. Let's take this. Oh. Yeah. From up to there. And then we go right? Yeah, like that. And even better. Oh no, it should be right. Or no, let's take those out. Let's take this. Let's grab it. How high is it? 12.7. Let's go 12.9. And let's just bring that up on this side here. We'll make other adjustments to it too. But let's try and compensate for it like this, and we can get a nice clean. Let's see, 13. 1. 13. 5. Okay. Okay. 13.4. Okay. Let's see that. And to make sure he doesn't get caught in there, we're going to have to maybe bring that wall in closer. Okay. Let me go fish out those blocks now really quick. Got one, and that's one. Where'd the other one there? Yeah. Let's bring up a tad. And the second one. Whoa. Shoot. No. Gotta go underneath it again. Something like this. Oh, that might be too. What if I remove those? Right? Because we don't really need them. Okay. Set the height. Let's take this height and let's make it. Let's dig in. Yeah. Oh, too much. Control Z. Try it again. Oh yeah, it's gonna pull it up like that, eh? Let's try, and I'll adjust it from there. Like say we did that, and then I took this, and I sort of got, no, okay, undo. Okay, so we're going to go with that. I think, hang on. There, my tool was freaking out for a minute. I think it's going to have to do like that. Okay, so the next is what I'll do. Let's do a save. Very important. Let's add some color here. Let's go to materials, and let's make this one red. Let's do like a checker thing, like so. As well as let's make these red. Yeah, it's nice to be able to just drop materials on here. Again, you know, it's like what you're doing. What you're doing, Coward, is you're building up your mechanics, and you're basically making building materials for your game in a way. It's just probably not the best way to explain it, but okay. Let's see. Let's do this. make it match a little bit. Yeah. Something like that. Let's also indicate where it is. And then go like that, and then we'll do like that, and then go like that, like this. So there's another row. This should tell the player what's up. Except put that in after we go down the line a little bit. We want it to extend out a little more gradually, like that. See what I mean? It sort of funnels you over there. Actually, just leaving it like that is pretty good. I do feel that there needs to be something here. Sure, why not? Why not? I like it. Let's do a save. Okay, so you can't jump. What the hell? Remind me later. It just pops up. We're gonna install shit on you. No, you're not. You're not gonna install shit on me. Because you're Linux and I own you. And this is why I chose Linux. Let's undo that. Let's take this. Flatten that down nicely. So it's nice and clean. And then what I could do is, just to be funky, whoa, that's a big, it's a big brush. Will this work? It might. It might. Okay, this is what we do. Now let's go back to set height. And let's grab the height somewhere around there. Oh, it's a little bit low, but we'll see. Flatten it out first and make it good. Come on, pick up the pace. Okay. Okay. Come on, pick it up. There. There we go. Something like that. Okay. Oh, it's just one of my cables. I was like, where the fuck did that noise come in? That freaked me out. It was like alarm bells were going off in my head. Like, there's sounds happening. I almost feel that these need to come. You know what? Let me just throw some color on it right now, so I can figure it out. There's gotta be a reason for everywhere that you might go if it's side questy. You know what I mean? So I would put health there or something like that. Let's do that. Yeah, like this. Oh, whoops. Maybe something like this. Yeah, like that. Okay. Now let's put in some windows. Do a save. Now let's go to my prefabs thing here. And 90. I've typed in 90 and minus 90 so many times. It just rolls out like it's nothing, like for degrees. And 182. I mean 180 as well. After this, I'll double it in height. Oh, stretch. So what's everybody working on tonight? Anything? Nope, that's not right, Mark. You just selected a bunch of other things. There we go. Can you imagine accidentally fucking selecting the terrain and then you know, and then doing like a duplicate command, like Control D, and like how bad that would be. Fuck. Yeah. Okay. Oh, stretch. Yeah. Oh. Now, switch back. Yeah, I try promoting artists all the time. But I usually have no luck with Instagram, with like showing Instagram posts on YouTube. Usually it just destroys me every time. But we'll see how that one goes. Remember I was like, you gotta see this chick, the great cat, and then I was like, cock, you got my channel banned, not channel, but you got my video banned. You bitch. No. That's funny. Yeah, I noticed it's like we all find a thing that we do, or a video or something. If it's Instagram, it's like a skit or a sketch, and it's like the person gets a following, and then they have to keep repeating either the same skit or the same sketch over and over again, but giving it a twist, making it a little bit different each time. That must be so creatively difficult to be constantly doing that. Now, if I think of it from my perspective, in a way, I'm sort of doing the same thing, but it's different. It's obviously a different art form, like, but it's still the same thing. Yeah. I'm still sort of repeating. That's the thing, when I make a video, I don't like repeating myself in something creative that I make. I never liked that. That always just bothered me. It doesn't bother me when other people do it. It's just, I mean, for me, it bothers me when I'm trying to create something and I'm just like repeating the same thing. And just adding a new twist to it over and over again. I don't know why I don't like it so much on myself. Yeah. I wonder if it bothers them that this is a thing. This needs to come in tighter so that it meets up that corner of the wall there like that. Yeah. Go ahead, grab some. And then I'll just fill it in with the squares. And that big door, I gotta fix that too. It definitely needs to have more going on. There. Just like that. Nice and clean. Let's do this side too. Oh yeah, let's do this side. Cut that down by one more. Oh, I see what's going on. I see what's going on now. Yes, I do. Okay. Yeah, but I mean, it's true, like, to see someone doing the same skit, the exact same skit, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. I don't understand. I mean, I could see that maybe they want to do a better job of it and they're erasing the old one, or they're just making small tweaks and doing it again. I'm not really sure. Or did they run out of ideas? Or is it that it gave them so many views that they decided to make it again? It's like, oh, that you guys like that supper? Okay, I'll make it again tomorrow night then, or something like that. I don't know. Not really sure what happens there. Okay, this needs to come out more. Okay, so what we'll do. Make it fit. Make it fit, man. Make it fit. Is what she said. She's screaming. Make it fit. What sounds that? Just hitting him with a wooden spoon. Make it fit. Make it fit. Okay, stop, Mark. Okay, so there we go. That's pretty nice and clean, I'd say. Very nice and clean. Now, yeah, these only need to be here. Oh, let's do this. Nope, not that. Let's do this. Duplicate it. Did it work? Yeah. And it's 0. Don't want any mistakes. Save the player from themselves. Yeah. Make it easier for them not to fuck up. Like my friend that spent like 20 minutes trying to break my game. That's all he did. He just sat there and was just wildly doing stuff, hoping it would break so he can say, "What's this?" You know? What do you mean? It's like, stop fucking around with my shit. Yeah. You bastard. It's like, okay, so this one is, oh, I see. Oh, okay. Let's use this and manually line it up. Something like that. Oh, we have to make this local. Yeah. And let's bring it over to here and try and make a connection. Zip zap. Hang on a minute. Let's do this again. Let's connect it first to here. Right? Almost. Okay. Now, I could use that. Duplicate it. Move it out. Over. Here, 45. There. Line it up. Will that work? I think like that. And then give it another adjustment. There we go. Now let's duplicate it and drag and put them into place. Oh boy, I've fallen off target. Almost looks like it. That's okay, I can fix it if I do. Okay. And make this 0. Oh, make it 90. That's what we want, yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy. You can fit it. Make it fit, she yells. Why does my brain put weird, funny things in my mind? I was gonna say something. I was like, no, not even. No. No, not good. It's just. Yeah. She yells something out while doing a thing. Santa Claus has snacks. It's just the weirdest things that come out of someone's mouth. What's the weirdest thing you ever hear a girl yell out while you're doing her? What's the strangest thing you've ever heard come out of someone's mouth? So I've heard some weird shit. Oh, my guitar. I don't even know if I want to have that conversation. I'm just really like, I feel like I'm stoned, but I'm not. Yeah, I don't know. I don't get it either. But I do feel like that. I don't know, maybe I can cut it some more. You know what? If I take these two out, like so, and then I select these ones. Oh shit. The fuck am I? No. That's not what I'm trying to select. No. No. Take it from the other side. Let's see if I can select it. No. Fuck you, you're mine. What? Serious? You don't want to be selected. Unbelievable. You panty sniffing motherfucker. Okay, this is pissing me off a little bit. Okay. Now I selected it. Let me grab, yeah. Just these four more. Let's drag it out to here. And it's right on the edge where we want it. Okay. And then these can be made 90 or minus 90 in this case. Either way, it flips it in that direction. Now let's see here. Yeah, let's yeah, it should work. Oh yeah, it should. Right? Yeah. Okay, Control D. We're only going to go up to one more. Okay. Now this like this. Okay. Huh. All right. And put this 0. Line it up. Son of a bitch. What? No. Yes. I'm like, what is happening? Yeah. Okay, so that one goes past that pillar. So, yeah. Okay. That's not right. Can I select it without selecting the terrain this time? Oh, what just happened? Where's my... Okay, something's not right. Ugh. No. Stop selecting bullshit. There. No. It's just selecting garbage. Okay, things are going along now. I would just select them in the hierarchy, but it seems to scatter them about in the hierarchy, making it almost impossible to do that. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Control D. Oh, that didn't work, did it? Control Z. Control D. There we go. There we go. Now let's take this one. Control D. Make that 0. Oh, for crying out loud. There we go. Okay. Okay. One more. That should work. It's like a hockey rink. Has those things. There's your save. Okay. Now we got that. Let's drop some loot in there. Let's go to my health. And pick up health. Let's put that there. Oh, let's also put a row of windows up there. So let's take that. Let's duplicate it. Bring it over. This is a fun part of the process because usually it's when I'm working on something, it's just sort of like just struggling to make something work. So there's a lot of coding, a lot of fucking around, a lot of, you know. And this is more along the lines of, okay, we've built all the things to make the levels with and everything else. Now it's a matter of, now you're in a position going, okay, I need to learn how to make a fun level with all these things. And it's all about creating challenges for your player. Because that's what a game is. It's like you're being challenged by a game. You know, card game, or someone does a magic trick in front of you. You know. Okay. Just like that. And again, let's put it over here too. Yeah. This needs geometry. Oh, start with the health part. We will use these wedges. Minus 90? Nope. 90. Okay. Find that out. Alright, how many do we need for this craziness to work? Line it up. Let's bring it forward all the way to there and start duplicating, lifting and dragging. Duplicate, lift and drag. Alright. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's good. Oops. Okay. Now let's drag this in to meet up with this. And then let's get the height right there. Now let's take materials and let's make these yellow. Yeah, like that. And do another save. Oh my shoulders and shit. Oh. Need a good stretch, I'll tell you. Okay, so we got that done. Got all those things. Okay. Do we need another robot up here? No. And now this over here. This one is connected to so this one, let's do the mesh render so we can see. Okay, this needs to go off over here. Yeah. So what I would do is give it a 0 degree, bring it into here. Let's do this. Whoa, hell is that? Oh, crying out loud. Serious? Okay. That's fine. It likes that. That way, as soon as you come around the corner, that one pops up. Now this one, let's see, where's that one? Oh, right there. This here needs, whoops. Oh, for crying out loud. There we go. This one needs to go off over here. I think. Let's do this again. Because I like that tool. Closer. Yeah. Like that. Okay. Let's make the mesh renderer go away. For that. File save. I think there needs to be a robot down here. Let's see here. Let's go to my enemies, prefabs, hover bot. This is it. Ooh, this is it. And then let's put a bridge across here. Right there. Let's make a cool ass bridge. We can just do it with our regular building blocks. Actually, yeah. I've got some see-through shit. Floors, level models, no, level prefabs. Prefabs. Yeah, this is what we'll use. Where is it? That one? Yeah, let's see. 90. And this will make a bridge. Wow. Looks like it was just made for it pretty much. I guess I could do this. Will it let me? Probably not. And then. Let's line that up. Like so. Let's drag it out a little bit more. Okay. Switch back. Again. Just a tad more. There. There you go. There you go. Okay. Is that, it is. Okay, file save. I'm just thinking. I'm thinking this burnt me out. I was tired to begin with. I had a super long walk again today. Yeah, I just went on a wicked long walk. I needed it. You know what I could do is I could put those little mirrors, those little windows all along it too. See what that looks like. Oh. Okay. This might be promising. What? Where's the other ones? There they are. Okay, let's try that. We sure don't have the other ones as well. No, okay. Control D. Drag it over here. Like so. Oh man. That's not right. Okay. That's not it. Partially it is. Make sure I'm... No, I did it wrong. Okay, let's try this. Try and select one at a time, holding down Control. When I click on these, yeah, it allows me to collect them in batches like that. And hold down my Control and make it nice and smooth, small movements. And move it in a bit. Okay. This big hole right here. It's like a hole. Look, there's a hole. What can I do about that? I could do. Oops. No. Alright. What would happen if I shifted it this way? Right? so. That's not right. Oh, I see it. What? Okay, what? Something like this. Then what? Now, what if... Nope, that wouldn't work. No what, though? No. Son of a bitch. This will work. Let's go 0. And duplicate and bring it up. Huh. I see it being a problem. Okay, let's try this. Let's just make it fit. So unorthodoxly, it doesn't quite fit together, but it'll fit together enough to get the job done and look okay. Yeah, like so. There. Got a deal there. Alright. Oh. Alright, let's do a file save. Oh my god. Whew. A lot of clicking and holy shit. Ah! What is that, eh? Okay. Who's left in my chat? No one. Everybody went to bed. That's all. That's it. They all went to bed. It's 4:53 in the morning. I don't blame them. Not at all. I should be going to bed soon, right, too. I'm very happy the way this turned out so far. Let's see here. Let's do this. Let's do an occlusion culling. We bake the occlusion culling. That pisses me off, man. What was that? The fuck was that? Let's see here, hatch with enemies. And go to Nav. Where's my damn NavMesh? There it is. Okay, bake that. Okay. Hatch. Get back together again. Okay, and save it again. Now, Let me see what the fuck it fucked up. Anything? No, it didn't fucking make a second one. That's good. I would have been pissed. It made two the same. I told it to fix itself. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Oh. Okay, so that's all done. Let me just play through it, the first little part and see what it's like. Actually, I have to put that trigger sandwich. What? Knew there was one there. Oh yeah, that looks good. Well, that worked good too. Let's try and jump over it. No. Okay, good. Whoa. I got disoriented. Alright. That also works well. Alright. Holy cow. That was terrible. Where am I gonna get help from this guy? I need more than that in order to make it through any of this. There's lots up here. There's a lot of help up here I can get. Like here. Is there any in here? No. Go this way. Yeah. Some in there. I think we've got enough now. I'm all filled up. Let's continue forth. That went crazy. Okay, perfect. That's when that sucker should come out. Die, you bitch. Okay, you're pissing me off. My gun is just overheating like crazy. I need to fix this. Oh. It's difficult. Oh, there's health.
Personnel should follow safety protocol.
Oh, there's something there. Where am I firing at? Okay. Still gotta fix this door. Nice. Okay, we're kicking ass now. Whew, so much work, so much grinding. But it plays well. So imagine this whole area being just twisting and winding and stuff, so you don't even see like shit in the distance. Because it's like you're constantly encasing walls like back there. It was nice and clean, nothing was... Yeah, this is gonna be good. Alright. Let go, here I come. Yes. Okay, we're getting there. Enough health. We're gonna win this. Here we go. Here we go.
All personnel should follow safety protocol.
Eliminated them all. Okay. There we go. Now we're at the shuttle.
Personnel should follow safety protocol.
There, and it's just a matter of getting into that area and you beat the level. Yeah. Right now it takes you back to the main menu. Yeah. Okay, that was good. That was really good. I'm gonna save that, and we're gonna exit now because we did kill her. We got a whole bunch done. That was much better, way more playable, and way more fun. Things were happening when they should be, in that. And it looks like I'm still streaming, so that's good. Let's see here. I'm like pretty much done. It's 5:10 in the morning. The sun is out. It's 3:41. Almost 4 hours stream. I don't think there's anything else to cover, really. I think we did we did good. I think we talked our asses off, did some game dev stuff, made some. Don't give up. Okay, let's
God
find
just
out.
blessed me twice in 2 weeks with things that I've been praying for a very, very, very long time. So I'm putting this message out there to say to you, don't quit. Do not quit. The enemy really wants you to, though. I went through the worst warfare ever last week.
Oh yeah?
Just to be blessed twice. So these are some of the verses that I kept just speaking over my life. And believe me, the whole time I just said, God's got it, God's got it, God's got it. No matter how I felt. Absolute favourite. Be still and know that I am God.
Okay.
The Lord is near to those who have a broken heart and save such as have a contrite spirit. Continue in prayer and watch in the same with thanksgiving. He restores my soul. He leads me in paths of righteousness for his name's sake. You, Lord, are a shield around me. Look to the Lord and seek his strength. Seek his face always. Cast all your anxiety on him because he cares for you. Charm is deceitful. Beauty is vain. But a woman who fears the Lord is to be praised. A couple more I'm going to throw at you. God is within her. She will not fall. Blessed is the one who trusts in the Lord, for he knows the plans he has for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you. No weapon formed against you shall prosper, and oh, does he mean it. Listen, I know things get rough sometimes, and you look at things and go, how on earth is this going to plan out?
Yeah.
The 2 blessings that I've had in the last 2 weeks have just furthered my faith in him. Like, I don't tell people my business online, but if you knew the battles that were going on behind the scenes and how God just brought me on top is astounding. The whole time I stood firm. There were moments where it was like, you know, I don't think this is for me, both in my personal life and online. God came through. So just remember, he is a God of his word, okay? Keep praying. Pray without ceasing. Rebuke that enemy and speak the word of God over your life, all right? Do not allow the enemy to get in there and start twisting things up, especially your mind, because he is exactly who he says he is. And when he says he's going to do something, he's going to do it. God bless you. God just blessed me.
Okay, there. That's perfect to end on that note. That's for sure. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, heck yeah. Thank you, Jess. I needed to hear that tonight, this morning, 5:13 a.m. Yeah, I did. Thank you for that. Okay, guys. Like I said, I think everybody's gone to bed, so I'm gonna probably do the same thing or something like that. I think. Yeah, I'm pretty tired, and I'll see you guys tonight. Okay? Alright, I'm Mark. I'm your parasocial friend on the internet, and I'm here to entertain you and all this stuff. Next time you see me streaming, pop in and pop into my chat and say hi. Let me know that you're here and that you exist. Yeah, and it'll be good. We'll have a good time. Yeah, for sure. Alright, peace and love ya. See ya.